Oh yeah, this is episode 81. Welcome back to Bumpin' Shoulders, a Sports-Dorks podcast. I'm here with Nick Kappas and Chris Wilson. I'm Timothy Chura. Nick, you missed episode 80.
Yep.
Had to be a devastating hit.
It was miserable. I've had a rough few weeks.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
No.
That's a bummer. It was a good time.
Chris brought
Everyone go back and listen to episode 80. Fuck this episode.
if you're listening to this one, you haven't heard 80, turn this one off.
Go back to 80. Go back to 20.
Or
don't do that. That's a long time ago.
I don't even know where you can find. Oh, obviously all the other apps.
On iTunes.
Not on our website anymore.
Maybe you can find it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Google Play.
Maybe.
SoundCloud.
No one knows how Google Play works.
We could have the biggest Google Play market, and we'd have no clue.
We're number one on Google Play because
we're the only ones on Google Play.
So this is our first podcast since the Super Bowl. The Patriots won their 6th one. That was nice. Chris, how do you feel about that as an AFC
Chris,
East rival?
how crazy was that?
Big bummer.
No, but how crazy was that fourth quarter play?
Crazy.
That was wild, right?
Yeah.
Did you see the guy with all that hair?
Yeah.
We're probably going to be able to reference some sort of freak fourth quarter play, right? Every Patriots
Don't
game
bang the table like
is defined by that.
Um,
There's the helmet catch. There's that crazy Julian Edelman catch.
Dude, remember when Malcolm Butler came out of the stands and got the interception for the Patriots in the fourth quarter?
Dude, I wish the Titans were playing. I wish Malcolm Butler was suiting up. That's crazy, though. Every Patriots Super Bowl has some sort of fourth quarter breaking point like that.
Yeah, but after he got that interception, he went over
better
to Bill
or
Belichick,
for worse, yeah.
And Bill Belichick offered him his contract back to be a Patriot.
No, he didn't.
So
Bill
Malcolm
Belichick
Butler, welcome back to the Patriots.
But I mean, think about that, because the other Giants one was lost by...
Yeah, the helmet catch, and then the...
The second Giants one was lost by, was it a Brady interception on the last play?
No, it was...
Oh, no.
It was the Eli Manning touchdown.
No, it was lost on a Hail Mary that was tossed up, and Gronk had the high ankle sprain and couldn't complete the dive. He was inches away from the touchdown catch that was batted up by Aaron Hernandez.
But didn't Eli score,
they
with
got the ball
a
back
minute
with left.
Yeah.
Eli is clutch in those moments.
Against the Patriots, he's clutch.
And then Tom Coughlin takes all the credit against his former ally. That was cool. Belichick was the defensive backs coach when Coughlin was the receiver coach there.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Coaching
neat,
tree news.
They coached against each other in practice all the time.
This is what he's doing Wednesdays now. He's just breaking down the history of coaching.
Yep.
He loves it.
He's a coaching history buff.
I support it.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. He's just letting you know I got you.
He's breaking down Sean McVay's family.
This week, his family tree.
You didn't miss the Super Bowl, but Sean McVay's grandpa was a 49ers personnel man.
There it is.
What did Bobby Beathard used to do?
You already know. He's a Hall of Fame GM. You didn't miss the Super Bowl, but you missed something almost as important. The Pro Bowl.
Sure.
The AFC comes out on top. Jamal Adams and Patty Ice are the MVPs here.
Oh, dude, it's only because Pat Mahomes kept making connections with the guy he's been scoring touchdowns with all year.
The big problem was Andrew Luck.
And Sherman. Sherman, dude,
well, no,
played his heart out.
He threw a touchdown to Eric Ebron, and Jason Witten said he's been connecting with him all year.
Oh, did he really?
That did happen.
That's so funny.
That did happen. Yeah, dude. Pat Mahomes threw that, and Jason Witten went, that's been his guy all year in the red zone.
Yeah.
Hey, no, it hasn't.
No, they like to bounce him around, you know?
They should have. I think I would have taken Eric Ebron over Travis Kelce, I think. I'll say it.
It was a gamble.
Travis Kelce got too much love.
Yeah.
In the Pro Bowl?
George Kittle played better than him this year. More impressive. Yeah. Should have been all-pro first team, but let bygones be bygones, I guess.
Because George Kittle did it with way less.
Dude, how crazy is it that Darius Leonard wasn't at that Pro Bowl?
He damn well should have been.
Yeah.
The all-pro linebacker couldn't make the cut. But don't worry, that Texans guy, I can't even remember his name.
Brian Cushing?
No. Oh, he's actually got a coaching job. Yeah.
Good for him.
He's an assistant.
Yep. With the Texans, right?
Yep.
He's got a cushy little job now.
Stop it.
I like it.
Stop it. I don't think any job with the Texans is cushy, right?
No, probably not.
God, what do I want to say? It's like Martavius? No, that's Bryant. From the Texans, the linebacker you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Because it's Clowney, J.J. Watt, and then...
I don't remember his name. It's somebody that had no business being in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
No business being in the Pro Bowl. Especially over a guy like Darius Leonard.
You know what the worst part of the Super Bowl, the Pro Bowl was?
What was that?
Timothy had probably one of his best tweets ever, and it got no love.
I don't remember it.
It was when who was it threw a touchdown pass to Jalen Ramsey?
Oh, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson threw a touchdown pass to Jalen Ramsey, and everybody was like talking about how funny it was until he goes, "He's been doing this all year,"
Yeah, that's like
or something like that.
No, because
underneath
the video it said
not the first time he hooked up with
an
Jalen Ramsey.
AFC or a Texans QB throws a touchdown to a Jaguars defensive back, and I said we've seen this before, and we have.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of bad Texans quarterbacks roll through there. But hey, they got their guy now. They got the mustached bandit.
Yeah,
He does a cool little finger
Marcus
slide
Mariota?
across his lip and points forward every first down.
Marcus Mariota,
I like it.
I wish. I love Marcus Mariota. I can't wait to see him take the field again.
Alex Smith, dead.
That would suck. He had a leg infection, so he could have.
Yeah.
But he's
God.
alive.
Well, now
he's
he's
just
got-
not playing next year,
He's
probably.
got the iron lung on his leg.
He's probably not playing. We'll have no Cam Newton next year, which means Chris will not make a new Madden season, probably.
Nope, I'm sitting this one out.
You're a big Cam Newton guy.
I am.
Yeah,
a big fan.
who's your next in line?
Dak.
Yeah. No.
You love Dak.
Deshaun,
in that game.
right?
What?
Would you go to Deshaun?
No. Yeah, I'd go to Deshaun.
What the fuck, dude? You play with Dak all the time, too.
I did not like him. He threw very interception prone.
No, who was the guy he got on? Oh, you're gonna go with Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
and then
Lamar
switch him,
Jackson, yeah.
switch him with Derek Carr up.
Lamar Jackson's
No,
a great
with AJ
wildcat
McCarron.
QB.
Yeah. I did have a 2-quarterback system. Jamal Adams played his heart out in the Pro Bowl, huh?
He did. Dropped 2 interceptions. That hit him right in the chest. That
huge
was an
sack.
awesome start.
Yeah.
And then got the...
Had a sack on a play they're not supposed to blitz, but they the NFC ran a flea flicker, and Russell Wilson paid the price.
No, it was Trubisky.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Mitchie
Oh,
T.
poor Mitch
Did you
Trubisky,
see-
man. That was probably like
He
one of
didn't
his
even
first
get hit.
plays
He was
then.
That
No.
got a little overblown.
No,
'cause
he
was,
got lit
He was
up.
going down anyway, and he got up and smiled
but he
after.
did
It
get
wasn't
hit
a
hard.
huge deal.
It was
Yeah.
no Sean Taylor Pro
No.
Bowl hit, but it was a hard hit for
Did
the
you
Pro Bowl.
see
It wasn't a huge deal.
Pat Mahomes' tweet
No.
about how they said the quarterback draft class that he was in was a bad one, and it was him, Mitchie T, and Deshaun Watson in a picture together.
Well, Mitch Trubisky shouldn't have been in the Pro Bowl, but
But every other
Neither
quarterback
should
in the
Dak
I
NFC,
saw him
Prescott.
and I was like, really?
every quarterback in the NFC went no besides those two.
yeah. No, exactly. When Drew Brees wasn't playing, and then
Even Alex Smith was like, "Guys, I would, but I'm hurt."
who was the other one?
They're like, "Come on."
Who was it supposed to be? Drew Brees was supposed to be. Oh, Jared Goff, obviously. Yeah, dude, poor Jason Garrett, huh? You're going against, what was it, Pat Mahomes, Andrew Luck, and Deshaun Watson. You've
But
got
then-
Russell Wilson, who's great, and then Mitch Trubisky and Dak Prescott.
Well, and now he's getting all the heat too. Like
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh, he couldn't even win." It's like, well, he had no one to throw the no one could throw the ball.
Especially on the
His
best defenders
His
in the
best
AFC.
receiver was
Yeah.
OBJ, and I don't even think OBJ was his best quarterback was OBJ, and OBJ wasn't there.
No, it was a mismatch. The AFC's got some talent. So does the NFC. The NFC's got those running backs. Alvin Kamara racked up a quarterback hit.
Yeah, he
That was
did.
nice. He was
Saquon
faster
played
on the edge. Saquon, yeah, playing D
A
tackle.
Wildcat.
Everyone complains about the Pro Bowl,
The
and
antics.
JJ Watt tweeted out about how it's pretty much flag football. JJ, fucking relax, dude. These guys are out there having fun.
Yeah, but who cares?
Who cares
too?
if
'Cause,
You
it's
don't
flag
want these guys
football.
getting
Yeah.
hurt.
But
like,
you go
in a
into
Pro
it,
Bowl game.
like you should go into it knowing that it's like a flag football.
You should go into it just fucking around.
I think it should be a flag football game.
Well, it's more
Well,
of
keep
like
it with what it is. They blew whistles before contact when they thought a sack was
Yeah,
going to
but-
happen. Like, who cares?
But think about how much more fun it would be if it was flag football.
No, because I
I
like
think
No.
it would be
Yeah.
I like the contact when they're going up for passes and stuff. It makes it like a little
Yeah,
bit
there can
more.
still be the contact.
And then like, I don't know. I don't think they're going to put their bodies through
Yeah.
anything. They don't want these guys taking any sort of injury. Like Juju got up off the field limping at one point. Steelers fans are stressed right now.
yeah, I
OBJ's
can't-
out
That's
of
their
the
number
picture,
one
huh?
receiver.
I don't
Antonio Brown.
understand those people who are like, oh, it's like a freak show. It just shouldn't happen because it's like it's a celebration of how well they played all year. They
Yeah.
don't need to prove how well they can play anymore. You know?
And like they're still trying to win the game.
Yeah,
they're just
there's
not trying
nothing
to
wrong-
light each other
Yeah.
up.
And it's not like the NFL makes it out to be the serious thing because the whole week leading up to it, Saquon trying to do the passing challenge and got like 2 points or whatever?
Probably.
Like, it was just-
Somebody did. Adam Thielen crushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he didn't do that.
And then
in
he
the
threw a
game.
nice
Yeah.
pick.
But it's just like the whole week is fun. Like, what do you expect out of the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
No, I like watching it.
No, it's
And
cool.
that also got more views
And all the
than
fake
any
laterals,
But it's also
were,
like-
the laterals on the picks were
on the
so cool.
Mike Evans interception.
Yeah.
But
It was-
everybody like loves the NBA All-Star game, and it's just like they each put up like 200 points in those games because no one plays defense.
Yeah, no one wants
Like
to get in
it's
the way.
them having fun, seeing what they could do, like the craziest points they
Yeah.
could score. Like who
The,
cares?
and it's fun. Yeah.
No, it was fun, and it got 8 million views, which was more than any World Series game this year.
I didn't watch the Pro Bowl.
But I mean, my point is, everyone says football is dying, and the least important game of the year gets more views than the finals and World Series.
Did the Patriots Chiefs game get like 17.5 million or something ridiculous?
I thought it was way more than that. I thought it was I thought it was up.
Maybe it was like 37. It was something like...
I thought it was like
53.5,
but that sounds too high.
3.5?
53.5, but that sounds too high.
That sounds so high.
But I don't know.
And the football's
Either way,
dying, but the
it's
Super
too
Bowl's
big.
going to get like 500 million views.
Yeah, everyone's going to watch it. Which is crazy, because there's 7 Rams fans.
Yeah. Dude, that bar after the game... I know I haven't been here in a while, but the bar after the Rams won the championship game
summed
was
up
so
LA.
funny. With one guy going, woo!
LA sucks, dude.
And the one guy sitting in the front turning around like smiling at his friend.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where everyone loves to complain when the Patriots are in the Super Bowl again, but people will watch it because they want them to lose.
And dude,
like everyone's like, "Oh, I'm not going to watch another Super Bowl with the Patriots. I'm just not going to watch." Yeah, you are.
But it's the same thing with Conor McGregor fights.
Yeah,
like people watch because you either hate him or love him.
It was cool to see the Patriots send off and see that 9 Super Bowls in with this regime, they still were lining the streets with as many bodies as they could.
Well, how crazy is it? Like Patriots fans get pissed when their team's not the number 1 seed because they're so used to them being the number 1 seed.
Which shows a lot about that organization.
I was stoked when the Colts made the playoffs. Chris is stoked when his team wins 5 games.
Yeah.
I would love the same at some point.
5 games?
I'd love 7.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It's been a while. Get Jim Harbaugh back.
Please.
Make Shanahan OC.
You'd love that, wouldn't you?
No, I like Shanahan. He's fine. Keep Jim in Michigan. Keep him losing to every big coach and beating everyone else.
Just stop non-contact injuries.
They're back this year. Jimmy G and Jarrett McKinnon. No, they're back. Super Bowl run.
Jarrett McKinnon's never juking again.
And the 49ers are going to retire Brady since no one else can seem to do it.
Why are they going to retire him at his stadium?
They're going to go in and they're going to beat him in the Super Bowl.
At Levi Stadium, they're going to retire Brady's jersey?
Nope, they're going to beat him in the Super Bowl, and Brady's going to go, "You're my apprentice, and now you're the master." And he's going to ride off.
Who's he going to say that to?
Jimmy G. Ride him.
Oh. Do you think Gronk will play next year and say that to George Kittle?
I think Gronk's done no matter what.
Dunzo.
Yeah, because
which is going to suck.
Well, he's got so many deals lined up. Like, everybody talks about how all the movies he's turned down and all the commercials and everything, and he's still in a ton of commercials.
And his body's beaten into the ground.
Well, yeah, because
it's got to hurt to wake up.
When he thinks too hard, he gets a concussion.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because he still showed up huge in that Chiefs game. Like,
he can still ball out when it matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's still one of those guys who, like, when Tom Brady needs him, he'll be there.
And it's like when Tom Brady said the other day he is still serious about playing till 45. Still going to do it, I think, and he's probably going to make Super Bowl runs most of those years.
There's no reason not to.
Or like come close to the Super Bowl
before anyone can touch
like
him,
I don't think they're going to miss the playoffs till he retires.
No.
He hasn't slowed down.
Especially with that division.
It's going to take like 5 years for anyone else in that division to catch up.
Every one of those teams are rebuilding. So.
That team's playing the best football they have all year these past 2 weeks.
The Patriots?
Yeah. They are ridiculous.
I've got a betting question for you, though, Timothy. I was looking at prop
Take the
bets
Patriots
for the Super Bowl.
Anything.
One of them was like Tony Romo comes in clean shaven was like plus 350 and no was minus 500. I really think he's going to come clean shaven. Should I play that?
It's the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah,
so.
You think he's going to have a nice clean shave face?
Yeah, you think he might switch it up.
But watch, he's going to shave it down to like a nice fine stubble.
Oh, that'll be annoying.
And that's
like,
how
he'll
I
get it edged up. And
he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, he's a genius, too.
He's rocking the booth.
You see Wade Phillips is going to get an earpiece with Tony Romo.
Did you see Tony Romo predicted a 24-28 Super Bowl?
No.
He didn't predict the winner. 24-28, and he said the losing team's going to have the ball last.
Okay. Oddly
He's probably
specific,
right.
But like without giving a team.
I feel like that's kind of low, though. Actually, no, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Patriots are going to slow them down big.
And their D's playing really good.
The Rams said they expect more out of Tom Gurley
Gurley.
Todd Gurley this week. Keep feeding CJ. Don't fuck with the system.
No, give it to Todd Gurley because I just put money on him to score the first Rams touchdown.
Dude, CJ's balling out. Yeah. CJ Anderson's
that
thick,
chubby
though,
little
dude.
bastard.
He is thick. And he's only getting thicker, too.
He's thick.
It looks like from week to week, he's got these 2 weeks. Man.
His cheeks can clap.
Man. His cheeks on his face literally clap together because they're so fat.
He's actually like my diet expert. Him and I text each other about what to eat for the day.
Oh, yeah?
Has it shown?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
slimming down to CJ Anderson's size. Dude, he weighs like 245 or something.
Yeah, he asked me
Dude,
how,
he's like a piece of shrapnel.
He's a
though,
good
huh?
looking 245 though.
Oh
huh?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a little bowling ball.
Well, he's like
That's what they
how
always
tall
call
is he?
him
He's
whenever
like
I-
5'9", right?
No, he's 5'2".
No, he's not. Could you imagine if he was 5'2" next to those linemen, dude? He could be in the backfield standing straight up, and no one on the D line would see him.
I love watching like
They
Derrick
go,
Henry hide
how come you
behind
guys
the line.
chose to have 10 players on the field?
Why is there only 10 guys out here? Oh, god damn it, CJ.
Oh, it's the little bowling ball back
He's
there.
running between their legs.
And he goes, "Shut up! I'm gonna knock you down like pins."
He's good.
He's
Do you
really
think
good.
safeties get super scared when he gets into open field and they have to make the tackle?
No,
There's a
I-
lot to
you know-
wrap up.
I
No.
think Ty Gurley's going to be scared when the ball gets tossed his way and he bats up another
that
pick
could be a
again.
Yeah.
huge thing.
Old Butterfingers Gurley.
Dude, he played like shit in
Yeah.
that
He's
gonna-
championship.
yeah.
I get he had the 1 yard
Besides the-
touchdown,
yeah.
but I
CJ
think you give it
Anderson
to
was
CJ there.
Yeah.
Like, I wish they did. You keep that hype train rolling.
Yeah, but let's get him the first touchdown of the Rams.
CJ Anderson, he probably will.
No, he's like plus 600.
The first Rams touchdown or the
Yeah,
first touchdown
Rams
of the game?
touchdown is
I
Todd
was
Gurley
saying, the
plus
Patriots are going
250.
to Actually, you know what? It's going to be 7-3 Rams at some point.
No, the Patriots
Yeah,
are going to be down
it will.
28-3. Actually, they're going to try to outdo themselves, so it's going to be 31-3 at halftime.
No.
And the Patriots come back
No,
win at
to win this
34-31.
game, the Rams need to play a perfect game.
It's
on
gonna
offense, I
be
feel like.
gonna be like one of those 7-3 things, and you're like, man, the Rams have a chance. And the next thing you know, it's gonna be like 31-7. You're gonna go,
No,
fuck.
what's going to happen is this game's going to be 17-17 at halftime. But then Roger Goodell's going to rule that the Rams Saints have to replay each other.
During half from that spot.
And then,
I wish we were seeing Breeze Brady.
and then
that we should be.
no, don't feed into Saints fans.
We should be though.
Saint fans are worse than Philly fans.
You don't even have to like take that out of it. You still should be like that
The
was
better
the
team
worst
lost
call.
that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I get it though.
There's also the face mask on Jared Goff. What the drive before?
It's so much different.
Oh, I know that was
that
the
is
end
so
of the
much
game.
different.
But
That's a first down. That's like saying you can point out 78 out of 80 plays that there's holding on in every football
Yeah.
game. That's gonna happen. That was
No, that
one
was
of
a
the worst
terrible
pass
call because it
interferences.
was, and that face mask was kind of sneaky. Like you saw the head turn, but like
But that
going
happens every
full
play
speed,
too. They
yeah,
always
you're not
sell
gonna
and
see-
shit.
yeah.
Well,
I think the big problem here is the thing that gets overlooked. Drew Brees threw a pick in overtime. That's
yeah.
They
Well, and
did
a
get
pick-
the chance to win the
He really
game.
should have just took the sack there because I think it was like second down.
Yeah,
So he could have took the sack there, but instead he decided to
chuck
He,
up a
he tried
prayer.
to force
like
it.
literally
Yeah.
off his back, like try to throw it up like
Which
that.
there's
No,
also
that's on him. But also, like after a call like that, like what it does
it
to
takes
you
the wind
mentally,
out of
it
there.
right out of your sails because then you're going to overtime when you were gonna ice the game.
Well, and you know
And
he's
it's like,
going in
oh.
like in the back of his head. He's thinking like, okay, the refs are going to do us no favors here. So
Yeah,
it's like
you-
I have to get everything done myself. So
Tom Brady got everything done. Dude, that drive was flawless.
The
In that AFC
Patriots?
Championship
Oh,
game
yeah.
to
Oh,
win
yeah.
the
Oh,
win the
yeah.
game in overtime. You watch that and you go, this way.
It's
is the
one of
best
those
all
things you
time.
can predict
No, he's
it
not, dude.
before it
Oh,
happens.
I'm sorry. He's the best of all
Because
time.
it's just that's how efficiently the
the
Patriots
guy who
were.
can throw screens down the field. Oh, he can throw a screen pass and then pick up 16 yards. That's all Tom Brady.
I
No,
hate
but
when
when
people
you
are
watch
like
that situation, you're going like, you know, the Patriots are going to go downfield, and
Well, no,
it's
and
just
Because
how
if the
methodically
Chiefs
they do it.
started with the ball, I still am not sure they win that game.
No, because you say like
The Patriots still score a touchdown. I think Belichick
Yeah.
holds them to a field goal.
I would still love for the rule change to where both teams like.
I don't stop them.
No, because
You should have to play both sides
no,
of the
I,
ball to win a
I
football
love
game.
that they switched it from like
I think it
if
makes
you kick
football
a field
better.
goal, they get another chance.
But I think it makes it better if you go score for score and then the first team to not score wins.
No, see, I think if you allow a team to drive down the field and score a touchdown, you should lose. That's how it should be.
No,
Oh,
You
yeah.
have a chance to play defense.
I think that you see the rule change within like the next 5 years.
I mean, we
'cause
saw
5
it
years
here.
ago we saw the field
You can
goal
see
one.
the turnover.
it might just because of
It might because fans are freaking out
Yeah.
about it. But I think
exactly. And
I
And
think
it's
if
more
you're
than
gonna,
just Chief
especially
fans.
in
it's
like,
just getting about the league's getting to be more and more about.
well, it's
offense.
more than
Right.
it's
Yeah.
more than Chiefs fan because the Patriots won. If the Chiefs
Yeah.
won that game, you're not hearing a peep out of anyone.
Oh yeah,
but
if the
Patriots
Chiefs
fans.
won
the coin toss
and drove
yeah,
down and scored,
no one's
the
complaining
Patriots,
about Patriots
fans are going, "Oh, our defense should have stopped them." But the Chiefs fans are going, "We have the worst defense in the NFL. Why does our offense not do the
Exactly. No, if you want to be a championship caliber team,
Yeah,
you got to
exactly.
play on both sides of the
Yeah,
ball.
it's
That's,
such-
Well, and that's
Belichick
where-
would have made the stop.
That's where the whole saying comes from. Defense wins championships. Is that drive right
Yeah,
there?
literally.
Show up. Yeah.
And D Ford, stay on sides.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't be so far off sides.
Do you see people
And then do it
trying to
again
say
in the
that's
Pro
like
Bowl.
rigged? You know,
He was looking back at the ball. Like that's ridiculous.
People
You
are-
gotta understand. Like
people are trying to say like that was a rigged
Well,
call.
no.
It's like, here's a
No, it wasn't.
mile
He was-
off, dude.
Yeah, but if you look like, if you like, somebody posted like all the times he did it throughout the season. He has a shit ton of offsides calls on him.
Yeah,
Like he's always offsides.
yeah,
yeah.
No, and it sucks for
just
the
like-
Chiefs because literally the only thing they have to offer on defense is their pass rush, which they're number one. And the Patriots, that doesn't work against because Tom Brady has the ball in his hands
But the
for
thing
2
with
seconds.
these
Literally,
pass rushers
like
is like
2.5.
D Ford has huge plays all year. Literally, he's won games for the Chiefs just because of his huge strip sacks and stuff like that. But if you look at it, like
Chris Jones is a monster.
historically, all the guys who go off sides the most, it's always the guys who have the most sacks are the game change. Like Dwight Freeney has a ton.
Too. Aaron
Yeah, 'cause
Donald.
you
goes
gotta-
outside
Aaron
all the
Donald
time.
has a ton.
Yeah, you got to snap
So does
off the line
JJ
to
Watt.
get that.
JJ Watt has had the most
JJ
in the
Watt.
NFL.
God, JJ Watt annoys the piss out of me sometimes,
He's
dude.
still super good though.
He is so good, but it's like, I don't know.
He's
You ever-
too goody two shoe.
yeah, and it's like he complains so much, dude.
Yeah.
Because he'll complain about every offsides call, and he'll be like hitting the quarterback before the ball snaps.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
exactly.
Dude.
Yeah.
You can't do that, and you know
Yeah.
that.
What do you mean that's offsides?
You
like,
gotta
watch
learn
the
to
ball a
accept
little
that,
bit.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think every time I have like the argument with myself whether Breeze or Brady would be the best of all time, things like this happen, and then it's like
Wait, 'cause
Breeze throws a
Brady's-
pick, and
Brady's not throwing that.
Brady throws like, what was he, like 6 of 7 on that drive for a touchdown?
Well, how funny was it when he threw that beautiful 40-yard touchdown pass to the corner of the end zone? And then all those guys who said that he only throws screens goes, the guy throws one 40-yard touchdown pass all year, and now everybody's riding his dick. Like, what, dude?
No, he is.
Well, it's just crazy too. Like,
But it's also like,
every 3rd and 10, like
Yeah.
when the game's on the line, you just see Edelman or Gronk over the middle.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's doing,
but even those
and
screen,
puts it right where it needs to be.
but even those screen passes he's throwing, when they show from like his angle, sorry, I got away from my mic. When they show from his angle, everyone else is covered. That's why he's throwing the screen pass.
He doesn't mind throwing a check down. That's a smart thing, and also he knows he's throwing that pass before he snaps the ball because of the way he diagnoses.
Well,
that.
and even then, like
smartest quarterback at the
on
line
like
ever.
3rd and 8, they still run that screen, and he doesn't throw it to him. He always throws it. It's
Yeah.
like 1st and 10, 2nd and 8, like anything to pick up like 3 or 4 yards. Yeah,
It's
that's the pass you
situational
should
football.
throw.
Yeah, you want to make the 3rd down as easy as possible, and they want to have long 10 to 15 play drives to drain the other team.
that's
that's how
Josh
they play.
That's what Josh McDaniels wants to do. Even if Tom Brady wasn't in there, they're still going to be like, hey, throw this screen.
Even
pass
if Josh McDaniels wasn't there, that's what
Yeah.
they're going to do. That's what
Now, you guys
Belichick's
are-
going to do.
both picking the Patriots, right?
Yeah,
And not really.
Convincingly.
Yeah.
I would say
If
by
the
7.
Rams-
I think it's going to be closer than
I think it's going to be
Yeah.
7 to 10 points.
If the Rams were going to win this game, like how
their defense
would they
has
have
to, show
to do
up.
it?
Their defense.
Aaron
has to show
Donald,
up.
if
But do you think it has to be like a shootout, or do they have to keep it more?
If the Rams
low
win
scoring?
this
'Cause
game-
they're more successful
if the Rams
higher
win
scoring
this
games.
You
game,
can go first.
Aaron Donald has to be an MVP candidate for the game. It's got to be one of those games where he hits Brady too much. And,
yeah, because he's got
and the game ends and we go, Aaron Donald might get this.
and
yeah, because they need to get like that rush right up the middle where there's no time for
He's
Brady
gotta
to
get
sit back.
blown up quick.
Exactly, it's got to he's got to come right through the line.
I think they win this game by, first off, their defense has to stop the Patriots. They have to have at least probably 5 punts.
And I think they have to be
And-
super aggressive
Well,
too.
no,
like they can't
no.
be.
I
I don't
think-
think they
I
can be
think they
afraid
have
to
to-
sit back on their heels.
I
and, like,
think time of possession has to be like 7 to 8 minutes in their favor, at least.
Yeah,
Like
And
they
the
have
Rams?
to. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
to have the ball way more than the Patriots.
No, they'd have to
They
keep
have
Brady
to
off the
milk that
field.
clock. Yeah. And
Keep
then,
Brady off the field, and they need Aaron Donald. I mean, it's the same thing every time anyone plays the Patriots. Interior
to bring
pressure and
pressure.
keep Brady
Yeah.
off the field. Edge pressure doesn't matter. He'll move up and throw it over the top.
He always does.
yeah.
They have to get to him. The secondary on the team's not great. Aqib Talib. I mean, who's going to cover?
Well,
who's
how-
going to cover Julian Edelman? Because
With-
Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters are too big, so you might
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
Nickel Roby Coleman on
Which-
Julian
I
Edelman
don't
for
think it's
most of that
terrible.
game,
I
and
don't think
Julian
it's
Edelman
terrible.
will destroy him.
No, that's perfect because he's just going to light him up right in the
Yeah.
middle of the field.
Julian Edelman will absolutely carve Nickel up.
Um,
Nickel gets burnt on a lot of short dig routes and a lot of those slants. He can't keep up with Julian Edelman. That's going
Or
to be
on
the big
anybody
watch
coming
this
out of the
game.
backfield.
That's going to be a big watch this
Um,
game.
But so how funny is it with Tom Brady? Like the interior pressure is what gets to him. For a lot of these younger quarterbacks, it's really that outside pressure because it stops them from being able to bootleg out.
yeah,
But it's just like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees.
Well,
Like a lot of
any-
these guys,
are up the
yeah, they can step up into the pocket, and all these younger guys look to bring it to the outside.
Any interior pressure will fuck any quarterback because it clogs everything.
but it's so
Like, it
hard to
does
find
ruin.
that like.
It's
great
guys like
interior
Aaron
pressure.
Donald, yeah. And there's not a lot of those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Most guys have to be able to burn around the
Well, yeah,
outside
because you
shoulder.
have what Aaron Donald, Ndamukong Suh are probably two of the best interior linemen. both
Even
on the same team.
Ndamukong Suh is really more of a run stuffer than anything.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to see him in Brady's face too much. I
But
think
I think
another
they
big
need
guy to
that,
watch
like-
is God. Why can't I remember his name? That guy they got from the Drags. Dante Fowler.
Dante Fowler.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a lot of business in this game too.
Yeah.
He's going to have to play a big role.
Well, he's going to have to play a big role in those screen passes.
Yeah, he's going to have to
be a very he's going to have to contain a lot. I don't think he's going to have a lot of sacks, but he's going to have a lot of batted down passes on that screen or stuffing the screen as soon as it gets there.
That Rams linebacking core is their work cut out for them. And I think a big advantage for the Rams too is that no one knows Todd Gurley's health.
Yeah.
That's going to throw a little bit of a wrench into their game planning defensively.
We've seen first off, that Todd Gurley bad game, I don't think it's him playing a bad game. I think he's just that banged up.
I
think he's still hurt.
Yeah. I think he's still worried about getting hurt even worse too, because you could see a couple of those drops were just his mind not being there.
Exactly.
Which is that going to be back? Yeah. Is that going to be back Sunday? We don't know.
It depends, because it looked like he was worried more about hurting his knee again than catching the ball.
2 weeks off is huge for any player.
It is huge, but this is also their first time. That's another big advantage. Rams' first time here. This is another game for the Patriots. Yeah. Everyone says everyone says the Super Bowl feels like double the length of a normal game. These guys are used to that. Well, they've almost played a full season of Super Bowls.
Not only that, this Patriots team, they showed the stats. They've been in the Super Bowl. They have 40-something players that have been in the Super Bowl. And everybody talks about how the speed from the playoffs to the Super Bowl is another step up.
Yeah.
And it's just they're used to that speed.
Well,
they
even
know
with and the elongated halftime show will get to players, and everything's different. And I mean, it's the Patriots are notorious for it. They are going to hold and commit pass interference all game long because you see less flags. Yeah. Warren Sharp put out a good point. Rams are wearing their blue jerseys. Expect the Patriots to wear blue gloves here.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That way it blends in. They're not going to wear their whites, that's for sure. Which is going to make sense. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of jersey pulling because they don't want to ruin the game with flags, so they let that shit fly. And if there's anyone that's going to find that little cheating edge,
it's Nickel
Who else? Yeah.
That is Nickel Roby too.
You're gonna see those yellow gloves standing right out on the white jerseys, and
you guys talked about on the last 2 podcasts ago about that hit, and you guys talked about the pass interference, but you guys left out that it was helmet to helmet and spearing too,
and hitting on a defenseless receiver. Literally,
you could have picked a penalty.
He got fined $28,000 for that hit.
What if they threw the flag and they went holding? Defense.
That's so would have been. Yeah, but that still would have been 5 yards and a first down. Saints wouldn't have cared. They would have been fine with that.
Anything other than
anything
just
for
anything
would have given them the first down. Because I mean, the Saints really should have walked out there and ran the clock down, kicked the field goal, and called it a day. Yeah. That's insane. Poor Saints fans, though. I mean, that's 2 years of devastation.
Yeah, that's 2 rough losses.
Because last year isn't the ref's fault. That was just a crazy miracle play.
Blamed that guy, and it wasn't his fault.
No, that's just plays break.
Yeah, that happens.
That happens. Watch, the miracle in Miami. Wish we'd start using different words than miracle because mix
miracle
it up.
in Minnesota.
Miracle in Minnesota
teams.
Both of them kind of fit.
No. Because a miracle is something that drastically alters everything after that. Oh. That Dolphins win changed nothing.
So what do you want to call it? The Dolphins beat the Patriots in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just had a choking fit.
And then everybody's
Dolphins split for the season with New England.
No, they go, oh man, you guys remember that Dolphins beat the Patriots in Miami game?
And then proceeded to fire their head coach afterwards game. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Now you got him.
Yeah.
Adam Gase and your offensive coordinator's coming from there. Are you making fun of his tick?
Yeah. Did you guys see Pat Mahomes swear at the Pro Bowl and then cover his mouth?
Yeah,
he dropped an F-bomb
on TV.
And he went,
you heard it on TV and then everything cut out.
And then
I hate when they cut it out after it happens.
When he went to the sideline and went, I feel like I'm in the AFC Championship game again. Tyreek Hill's got double covered by safeties.
Yeah. He was getting double covered all game.
And it's like, come on, let him break a 99-yard touchdown. I
think my favorite part of that game was Pat Mahomes throwing the no look to Juju, and Juju was not ready for that because Big Ben can't do that.
Well, that's because I don't think Big Ben's practiced in 6 years.
I don't think Big Ben can turn his head far enough at this point. I think he can only move his whole body together.
When Big Ben, when they text Big Ben every morning, they're like, "You coming to practice?" He texts back, "Nah," and just sits at home. Or he doesn't text. They text him at 8 in the morning, and then he texts back at 11:30 and goes, "Sorry, just woke up. Do you want me to come?" And they're like, "Oh, never mind."
Dude, if AB leaves, do the Steelers win that division next year or no?
No,
I don't think so. Right?
I think
if AB leaves, you gotta draft the quarterback or look to do it and start rebuilding.
How crazy is this offseason going to be though? Because you got Joe Flacco moving, right?
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles moving. Everybody's saying there's a good chance Jacoby could be moving.
Yeah, the only difference there is Chris Ballard said he wants to try to keep him, so it's going to take more to move him.
Well, and they have the cap space.
Teddy Bridgewater's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, because he was on a 1-year contract.
He's on
a
1-year, like $1.2 million contract. Cheap buy.
Do you think he goes to Denver? No, Nick Foles could go to Denver.
And honestly, C.J. Beathard or Nick Mullins is probably going to be moved.
Yeah, but it's just like, think about all the teams that need quarterbacks, too. The Panthers need a quarterback this year. The Redskins need a quarterback this year.
Now, if you're a team that needs a quarterback, like,
Tyrod Taylor,
what's the problem? Like,
yeah, Tyrod.
But would you trade? Would you trade
Yeah.
for like a CJ or a Nick Mullins if you needed a quarterback? One of those guys.
Yeah, because it's not going to be an expensive trade, I don't think.
And I don't think either of them are bad. Either that or Kyle Shanahan. I mean, Kyle Shanahan had a lot to do with their
success. But if like the Redskins and Panthers, they're not looking for a long-time quarterback there.
They might be. You don't know if Alex Smith's ever going to play again.
Okay, Alex Smith, but Cam.
That's one where they really need a guy for a year. Maybe Teddy gets another deal there.
I think Tyrod Taylor would be.
Dude, Teddy Bridgewater would be a perfect fit there.
I would like Teddy there. Tyrod Taylor, I don't think anyone's going to get because they would have to trade more than that. I don't think he's leaving.
Yeah, because he's still.
That's true.
He's still on contract there, and it's going to take a little bit more.
And I think he's got a decent contract there.
And it's like I feel like a backup quarterback with a starting quarterback contract. That's the life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nick Foles will probably go somewhere like Jacksonville, though, now that John DeFilippo's there.
Alex Smith.
I would like that.
You think not Alex Smith, Joe Flacco to Miami? They need a quarterback probably because Ryan Tannehill.
Dude, I would love that. I think Joe Flacco Miami would be awesome. They should work out a trade for Joe Flacco and John Harbaugh. I know they won't, but you can trade that. I wish they would.
Do they have a coach yet?
It's going to be Brian Flores after the Super Bowl, but they got rid of their whole staff.
Coach,
and D coordinator. They got rid of their whole, and he does their play calling.
For defense?
Yep.
Wow. That's a lot of trust from Bill.
Yep. That's why that's a huge hire if they get him, because he's a guy that actually knows what the fuck he's doing. But they got rid of like their whole coaching staff. Imagine if Brian Flores pulled a Josh McDaniels and just didn't come. Because then they would go, fuck.
They go, we'll sign the Eagles offensive coordinator, and they go, you sure?
Which one?
They have more than one offensive coordinator right now?
The one they have right now?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the... God, who the fuck was that?
It's not Jim Schwartz.
No, it's the guy that used to be... It was the Vikings OC last year.
DiLaFlippo or whatever?
Oh, no, wait, because that was Pat Shurmur. Dude, I have no clue. I don't even know who their offensive coordinator is. I can't remember right now. Man.
I think it's Nick Foles.
Probably. I'm excited to see where he lands.
Nobody knows that offense.
Yeah, I want to see him succeed.
I hope if he goes to the Jags, I hope the Jags kill it.
I know,
like, that
it's
AFC
so hard
South
to
could
see
be
that
deadly.
happening though.
What if
he's going to look like shit, dude, in that color?
What if they
God, I know.
He's so pale.
What if they have a trade on the table?
To see him in that teal.
Like, they're going to sign a trade, but they're like, let's finish practice. That practice, Carson Wentz tears his knee, so Nick Foles has to play the whole season.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I wouldn't be shocked.
And then they go, Carson Wentz is our guy. And people are like, he played like 15 games in 3 years.
Did you see who the Cowboys' new OC is?
No. Actually, I just don't remember who it is.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Kellen Moore.
Why does it sound so familiar? Wasn't he a backup quarterback?
That ugly-ass guy that backed up Matt Stafford for a while.
Oh, yeah.
The ugly dude. And then he backed up Dak Prescott for a little while.
Why?
They think he's this bright young mind. He was the play caller in the Pro Bowl. The NFC's play caller there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, it's because it's Jason Garrett's coaching staff.
Yeah.
So he got the job this offseason. His first game as a play caller was the Pro Bowl, which is cool. I think
we should be able to vote on coaches, like all the coaches. For offensive
Why is it Jason Garrett so often? It's been him 3 of the past 5 years.
I think every other coach says no. And there's so many Cowboy fans.
And he goes, well, if you'll take me.
Oh, that is true. There's a lot of Cowboys fans.
And Cowboy fans are probably... Cowboys fans and Philly fans are the only 2 fans who vote Pro Bowls.
Dude, I wish it was Ben McAdoo last year. That would have been awesome.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And he goes, really?
Like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Ben McAdoo. I wish it was Ben McAdoo against Hugh Jackson.
He goes, no, dude, he's got his...
Pro Bowl? What's that?
No, he's got his free agent hat on.
Yeah.
Like he's got the NFL emblem hat on.
I wish it was him against Hugh Jackson. But it's like, we got Jason Garrett, Anthony Lynn. Anthony Lynn didn't do a great job coaching the Chargers. The Chargers played well, and I think a lot of that's on the coordinators. The head coaching decisions, though, there were a lot of like bad late game decisions. Pick better coaches for it.
I think for the Pro Bowl, we should be able to vote on like all the star athletes, but you do AFC and NFC together as one vote, and they all go out, and then the players get to pick all like their all the second and third string guys, and they play against them.
Wait, what?
So it's like second and third string guys from every other team playing the all-stars of the NFL.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, because those second and third string guys are trying to kill them because they want the starting job.
Yeah, it really spices it up.
I wish there was a way for the Pro Bowl to be after the Super Bowl, so we would get Super Bowl players.
I don't see what would be wrong with that.
There would be a week between that had no football, and
who cares?
They don't like that.
Well, that's what it used to be.
And it would take a lot of allure away from the end of the year Super Bowl thing.
But it would be Pat Mahomes, Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson. Say those were the 3 quarterbacks for the year. For over here, then you have like Teddy Bridgewater, Jacoby Brissett, and Nick Foles.
Yeah.
Crazy. Dude, Nick Foles would probably win that game. It's got the word bowl after it.
Oh, yeah, and he's loving it. He's like, we have to win this one. If we win this one, I go to Disney, right?
He's putting up 7 touchdowns. Nick. Man, that's crazy. He's going to be a starter.
And the coach for that team has always been McAdoo.
He's going to start somewhere and not play great.
No, he's going to play terrible.
I can already, it sucks.
You could see him flopping in Jacksonville, dude.
Yeah.
No, dude, because
it's going to be exactly what happened like when he got traded from Philly the first time.
Well, that was under fucking Jeff Fisher.
Last year.
Yeah, no, but like Jeff Fisher's going to get hired to Jacksonville.
That suck.
If last year he was the Jags quarterback, they would have been in the Super Bowl and won it.
Maybe
when they had Blake Bortles, because that's
shut the fuck up.
I don't know.
Shut up,
because
dude.
they needed
Jags defense blew like a 20-point lead in the second half.
But what I'm saying is, Nick Foles there throws for 800 yards against the Patriots in that championship game.
Maybe, but
that's what I'm saying.
Matter. I think if the Jags won that
Foles
game,
gets in that moment and goes, "Whoa!"
I think if the Jags win that game, though, the Eagles still win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No matter who their quarterback is.
I think the only thing that would have changed
Nick Foles
that Super Bowl
for 400 yards on them.
If the Minneapolis Miracle doesn't happen, I think that's the only thing that would have changed that Super Bowl.
Why?
Yeah, could have been Saints.
Because I think the Saints beat the Eagles in the championship game to go on.
I don't know.
I think that's the only thing that would have changed it.
It would have been close. That would have been a good game.
It would have been better than the Vikings-Eagles game.
That was
that I watched.
Game, yeah.
I came over to watch with you guys, and then after the first quarter, I went home because it was like 32-7.
It was bad news. Vikings had that pick 6 touchdown early.
Yeah, to go up 7-0, right?
And it was feeling good, yeah. And then I think the next drive, like the Vikings started really driving down the field.
Yeah.
And then threw a pick, and then it just unraveled.
Yeah, real quick.
And then you went, oh man, Eagles are winning the Super Bowl.
You went, son of a bitch.
I'm excited. I can't wait for Sunday.
Me either.
You got the we'll do more props on Friday probably, but you have the actually we won't be here Friday. You want to throw some props?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I've got some right off the top of my head.
For starters, actually, I want to get all your takes. Patriots minus 2.5. Where do we stand?
Patriots cover.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a 3-point game.
If it wasn't 3, I would have if it was
minus
higher than 3, I would have a harder time taking it.
If it was minus 3,
but I don't see the Patriots winning by 2. Like if they're going to win, they're going to win by at least 1 possession. Like I don't think it's going to come down to like the Rams getting
Tony
the ball.
Romo said 28-24, right?
Yeah, that's 4 points.
Yeah,
so
I could see that. Or like a 27-24.
What do you think about the coin toss?
It's going to be one of those things where
if it's going to be heads or tails.
No, who do you think is going to win the coin toss? Oh, here's a better one. Do you think the winner of the coin toss will win the Super Bowl?
No, because I think the Rams win the coin toss. Lose the Super Bowl.
I don't know if that Patriots...
I can see the Rams getting hyped after winning the coin toss.
If that Patriots special teams...
I can see Talib being like, yeah.
Why do you think he's
I don't know.
I
just got this like vivid picture of I think Talib's bald head.
What if it's that Patriots guy and he leans into the ref again and goes, "We want the ball."
I don't think that's gonna be it. Wasn't that from like 2003?
No, it's from overtime against the Chiefs when they won the toss. He goes, "We want the ball."
Oh, they did that a while back too, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then, will the team or player to call the coin toss be correct with his call?
I don't know. I don't know. I need to know what the option, like who's going to call it. I need to know who's going to call it.
Thinking a lot of steps
and what they're going to call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they're like, oh, it's going to be Todd Gurley and he's calling tails, I'll go, nah, head.
Yeah.
Will Gladys Knight forget a word? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
No is minus 700. That's juicy,
I'm gonna go
dude.
With no.
That's a juicy no.
Yeah.
Will Gladys be wearing a skirt or dress or pants, shorts, or leggings?
Shorts. I think it's gonna be shorts.
It's in Hotlanta.
Like those.
The nightlife's live.
But like those 80-year-old woman shorts.
Do you think she'll be joined by a pianist?
Is overalls
a pianist? A
Yeah,
penis?
a
Dude,
pianist.
I don't think there's gonna be any penis. Do you think overalls are an option? Where do they fall under shorts? Because I think she's gonna wear overall shorts.
You get your money back.
It's definitely not a dress.
She's wearing overall shorts. I put that bet in with my bookie, and they're like, oh, "You sure?" And when I win it, they're gonna go, "That son of a bitch."
Nick,
we didn't even have odds on this. You own the company now.
Tony Romo clean shaven is plus 140.
I thought it was higher than that.
No.
Jesus, dude, that's not worth it.
No,
But
it's
isn't it
not
minus
enough for the
something?
chance. Minus 190.
I'm going clean shaven.
I don't think it's a horrible one. Do you think Jim Nance is going to be clean shaven?
No,
I'm
I think
kidding,
he's
that's
coming
not
with
a question.
beard. He's coming with a big
Can
old
you imagine?
lumberjack beard. Al Michaels has been there so many times that he's just gonna wear like his flannel and jeans.
Yeah.
I've been here.
Dude, I'm so glad that it's Tony Romo and Jim Nance for the Super
Jim
Bowl.
Nance, yeah.
That's going to be badass. Let's see.
Do you think those two get like hyped up? Like, do you think the
Probably.
two of them before when they're going in to start the game, they're like pushing each other back and forth? Are you ready? You ready?
I doubt it.
Do you
Imagine
I
Jim
feel like
Nance
it's
doing
very
that though.
professional, yeah.
Imagine Jim Nance. Not Tony Romo pushes him, but Jim Nance pushes him. He's like, "Come on, Jim."
Oh, here we go. Do you think what the fuck? Do you think Tom Brady's going to throw more passing yards in Super Bowl XXXVI
No.
or this Super Bowl?
No, he's not throwing 500 and something yards this Super
I
Bowl.
wish that wasn't on here. Man, there's some weird ones on here. Super Bowl cross sport props? What does this even mean? Oh my god. Is Steph Curry going to make more 3 points that night than Brandon Cooks will catch passes?
Do you think LeBron James will score more touchdowns than Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
There's basketball games during that. Basketball games
Probably after.
Yeah, it's probably
During.
later.
I was
'cause
gonna say,
Golden
there's
State's
no
probably
way
playing-
people are tuning in for
Golden
basketball,
State's
right?
probably playing at home at like 11.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
James Harden. Will James Harden have more points, rebounds, and assists than the total points in the Super Bowl?
If the only game is Golden State and Rockets, then everybody's gonna tune into that game. Everybody's gonna be like, "Come on, Super Bowl, let's wrap this up. Golden
Yeah.
State and Rockets are playing."
That is probably
If it's
exactly
one-sided, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially if it's like
Yeah.
28-0 at some point.
Just like the fourth quarter, there's no ratings, and basketball's got the highest ratings ever.
This is a good one. Color of the liquid poured on the winning coach.
That's always there. Piss yellow.
Purple is big. Purple's plus
I think it's gonna be-
1,000.
I
But
like
no
yellow.
one's gonna dump purple Gatorade.
I think it's gonna be P this year.
lime green,
Pea?
lime/green/yellow is plus 225. That's the most likely they think.
As it should be.
Is
That's the
Dookie
classic.
is Dookie on there?
Doubt it.
Clear or water is plus 220. Now what if it's that cherry one, the white one? That's not on here because
That's
after
clear.
that we've got orange, blue, red, and purple. No, that's like white though.
Yeah.
It's like cloudy.
They don't think you probably can't bring that in the NFL. They don't trust it. That's not
I don't
approved
like
by
the
the
look of
They
NFL.
that
don't,
one,
they
yeah.
don't like the cherry ones.
No.
I think the cherry one's solid.
It tastes good, yeah.
Do you think Ben McAdoo will win MVP?
No,
I'm going to have to hammer no on that one, yeah.
And this year's Super Bowl MVP, Ben McAdoo, and he's just like,
It shows him on his couch.
I
like,
was gonna throw like
really?
no,
I
he
was
goes
gonna-
like this.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw a little bit on Aaron Donald, just in case.
AD.
Yeah, I don't hate that. We saw Von Miller do it in Super Bowl 50.
Yeah. Dude, he'd have to have a
tore it
hell of a
up, yeah.
game.
But that's what I mean. Like,
Like a
I think if the Rams
game.
win that game, he's gonna have like 2 or 3 sacks.
Somebody,
and, like
I think
one
it
of
was
those kind
Field
of
Yates
performances.
tweeted out like his stats since entering the league today.
He's a monster, dude.
Dude, it's crazy. I didn't realize like he's that much better than
Oh yeah,
everyone
he's
else.
arguably the best defensive
Yeah.
player we've ever seen.
And so like he doesn't get enough hype because he's an
That's because
interior
he
lineman.
doesn't, and he doesn't go talk shit.
Oh. Talk
just-
shit, Aaron Donald.
He just literally goes and
eats-
ruins games.
And eats people because he's
like
so giant.
he can single-handedly ruin a game.
I heard he took over a small town
He
by
probably
himself
could.
with his bare
He's
hands.
an
I wouldn't deny
intimidating
it,
dude.
yeah.
Like he just walked in. He was like, "I own this place," and they went, "Oh, okay."
And if Ndamukong Suh wasn't so lazy coming off of the line sometimes, there would be a way better duo.
Because Ndamukong Suh is just like, they go hike, and he just goes,
Before the play, he goes, Aaron, you got this one?
Ndamukong Suh, I got everyone. Ndamukong Suh claims to love sacking quarterbacks, but like doesn't try unless
Well, no,
it's a
he
run
only
and
He's
loves-
chase.
played a little better in the playoffs.
No,
you
the
gotta
past
give
few
him
weeks
that,
he's
yeah.
played great.
yeah, but he only loves sacking the
showed up.
quarterback like when there's an easy
Which goes
pass.
to show it's all a mental thing. He
Yeah,
just didn't
which means
care
this
during the
regular
season.
season he went fuck it.
Well,
Now
yeah.
he goes, all right, time to play.
Well,
And now
we
they're
all know
actually
that.
playing like the duo we were waiting
We
for.
all know that because like how good he was when he first came into the league. Because
Yeah.
he was a monster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Everyone
once he
was
got that
terrified
fatty
of it.
contract,
Yeah.
he's done.
Remember his Cadillac commercial where he's driving the car
No.
And dude, he was so big in the car.
I just remember him stomping on fucking whose leg was it? Matt Stafford, maybe?
No. Oh yeah,
it was some Lions like.
It was his arm.
Oh yeah,
on
that's
Thanksgiving, and then he stepped on a Titan's
I knew it was Thanksgiving.
leg.
Yeah, Thanksgiving
That's
was
who I was
bad.
thinking
And
of.
the
The
Titan's
Titans guy
leg,
was like
there's
a-
like blood.
Yeah,
And that's how he got ejected because he's like, I didn't do it, and they're like, well, you stomped, and there's cleat marks and
yeah.
blood.
They showed the
Yeah,
replay.
he's an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. And the Thanksgiving one was worse because it's like, it's the only thing
What
on
if
TV.
JJ
yeah, he's an asshole.
What if JJ Watt did it? What if JJ Watt
No, the
stepped on
NFL would
someone?
cover it up, dude. TV would cut out, and they'd be like, sorry, technical difficulties. And then they would go, you donated all this money, though.
JJ, and they come back to JJ Watt donating money to Houston.
Ndamukong
Probably.
Suh's a little bit of an asshole, but also fucking Dave Portnoy, relax.
Yeah, dude.
Don't fucking say that Ndamukong Suh. Don't go like,
yeah, that he could beat him up. or
yeah.
whatever.
Don't say like we'll see you outside because that's not funny.
Well, no,
If you hurt Tom Brady, we'll see you
I
outside.
think Dave Portnoy's saying that because he's not allowed into the Super Bowl.
Probably.
He
He's like,
shouldn't
we'll be
be.
waiting
I
outside.
hope he's not.
Well, I don't think he's allowed to
No,
these
he-
things because
no.
he pissed off Roger Goodell.
Yeah, he's not allowed to NFL. Well, he's allowed at NFL events, but he's not on media. Like he sneaks in every year,
Yeah.
and then he
dude,
gets kicked out every
I was
year.
going to
too.
say, I hope they catch him and just fucking
They do
ship
every
him off.
time.
So he's never going to get to watch his team play in the Super Bowl until
But, like-
what if they let him start coming once Tom Brady retires?
So, not to get into Barstool news,
You love those guys.
you do.
Big Cat and PFT, who I think are
Fuck Barstool.
okay, but I still like them. I think they're.
I don't even know who they are.
But Sean McVay promised them that if they made it to the Super Bowl, he'd get them a press box, and so they asked him this week because they're allowed to go there. Dave Portnoy's not, and he's like, "I'll see what I can do," and they're like, "Really?" And the last I heard is they got a press box at the Super Bowl because
That's
of
so
Sean
cool.
McVay. Like, good
Class
for them.
act.
Yeah, good
He's
for
such a
those
cool
two.
guy.
I
Yeah.
don't think he'd distract him with
Well,
that
and
kind
just
of
like
stuff.
the reason why they're so liked by these NFL players is because like they're serious as while they're joking.
Yeah, they're funny enough.
Yeah.
I just don't like
Every time Chris Long comes on their podcast, they're like, "All right, Chris Long, you ready to announce that you're retiring?" Like every time he sits down, and like they do funny shit like that, but they actually report stuff. And then you got Dave Portnoy who just
Fuck
eats
that
pizza,
guy.
dude.
and tries to sneak into NFL headquarters and say Tom Brady shouldn't be suspended.
He shouldn't be. He should have been suspended for
here
deflating.
we go.
He should have been, but Colts deflated balls like him
Nope.
too. 3 of the 4.
Prove it.
3 of the
Let's
4
see your
were
facts.
found. You can look it up.
Nope, don't want to.
3 of the 4 were found under the PSI limit on half of the
Next, you're gonna tell me broccoli cures cancer.
sensors
But you're
that the
fake
refs
news.
used. But it's fine because they lost by like 38.
Hey, we got a real Riley over here, don't we?
He doesn't know who Riley is.
No, he doesn't, but he would if he listened.
Think you ever wear a gold jacket to Target?
Every day.
Leave the door open on your way out.
Okay,
You gotta go back and listen, man.
I will if I have time.
You'll laugh a
Because
little
we're
bit.
probably going to bring up a lot of things that went down on that fateful day.
Did you guys hear about John Jones?
No, did he
Tested
do more
positive again, right?
booger sugar?
He's just got his fight license for March. Him and Anthony Smith in March.
Didn't he
Oh, nice.
already have a fight license?
Well, no, you have to get relicensed every fight.
Oh,
He just got a license, and he has to be drug tested twice every month by
is this one in Vegas?
USADA, Las Vegas, and California. They're all drug testing him twice a month.
Where's this one though? The Anthony
I don't think
Davis
they've
one,
announced
or
it yet.
Anthony Smith, not Anthony Davis.
They're
Oh,
gonna-
speaking of,
No, that's for Nick's news. God damn it!
oh,
We'll get to it.
Dude, they're going to take so much blood for him, or from him, that he's going to lose the fight.
no blood, dude. They're
Yeah.
gonna suck the blood of other people, swap it out with his, and
Yeah.
then he can.
He's
fight.
gonna coming up the stairs to the octagon, pass out because he has no blood in his system.
Dude, probably.
Dude, he's an animal, huh?
Jose Aldo fights this weekend.
He's fighting
I was
Moicano, right?
I was actually talking to my bookie about it on Twitter today. Yeah, he's Jose's an underdog,
As
which
he
I think
should
is
be,
yeah.
yeah.
I think this is a bad fight for him. Jose
It
Aldo
might
likes to
be,
make
but
it.
also I can see Aldo just pulling it off.
Yeah, but
again.
he likes to stay on the outside or come in and make it dirty. And if there's no staying on the outside on Haneto,
Yeah, if he gets caught in that in between,
yeah,
like
and his
it's
jab.
gonna-
I mean, we saw his jab against Cub,
yeah,
and Cub's got a tough chin.
yep.
I want Jose Aldo to win this fight though, because I want to see him and Brian Ortega.
I'd love to see that. Yeah,
That'd be.
I don't like that fight for Brian Ortega, but
But it'd be a good little
yeah,
scrap,
it would.
and that's like a win Brian Ortega needs because
Yeah.
that puts him back, solidifies him as #1 contender.
Do you think if Jose wins that fight and beats Brian Ortega, he would fight for the belt?
No, because he's already lost twice to Max Holloway.
But at that point, like you kind of got to give it to him, right?
No, he fights TJ Dillashaw at 125.
Really? Do you think he can make that?
Maybe.
Nick, I want your thought on that fight since we didn't get,
Everybody says it was an early stoppage,
But
he wasn't getting out of there.
But he was getting hit.
Yeah, he was
you could
getting
see
hit.
his face afterwards.
And I understand, like, when people are saying, like, oh, it's champion versus champion, you have to let it go. If you let it go for another punch, I think he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was teetering.
Because what he was doing, like,
he was slumped,
he was
dude.
in turtle, and then when they called it, he was going to drop back, and by him dropping back, Henry Cejudo was coming with a punch when the ref caught it. That would have put him out.
Yeah.
I would have been knocked.
Everybody's saying, like, they shouldn't fight again. I think I want to see it again because it was 30 seconds.
Not at 125.
It's kind of like Jose Aldo and Conor, where I want to see those two fight again because I don't think that goes the same way again.
Well, I want your take on it. I didn't like TJ at that weight class one bit.
He looked tiny.
Bad.
Yeah.
Physically, he looked terrible.
When he was on the scale, he looked different than when like Conor used to make 145 and Conor looked like a skeleton.
Yeah, he looked worse.
TJ looked like he had no muscle on him.
Yeah, he looked like he had no muscle, and then during the fight, he didn't look great either.
I think he needs
physically. He didn't look like he put on enough weight. But I would like to see this
at 125 again, just because it gives him time to stay at that 135 weight and get his body used to it instead of being there for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Possibly, I don't know.
Chris is a pessimist.
It just happened too quick to do it again at that weight class.
I just don't want to see it at 135.
No, but have TJ fight someone else at 135.
I think
Henry fight Jiu-Jitsu or Jobi-Wan Kenobi, whatever you want to call him.
Whatever he is at the time.
And then-
Oh yeah, you guys.
make that fight
that's
happen.
what you guys were talking shit
Yeah.
about was Jobi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
You know he's got to win over Henry Cejudo, right?
Yeah. I said
Like
that.
a
I brought that
unanimous
up on air.
decision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
he
not
brought
even
that up. I didn't know.
I think it was
like not even
yeah.
a split. Like he won that fight handily.
Henry Cejudo beats him though.
I think this time around, yeah. I think
Yeah,
Henry
he's a
Cejudo's got
completely different
so much
fighter, yeah.
confidence, and like that confidence changes things.
He's balling
yeah.
out, dude. He's bull.
He is. He is bull.
But fuck, what was I gonna bring up? So you got John Jones cleared.
Nice.
Well, fighting.
Is he making weight?
Oh, Bellator was this weekend. Ryan Bader, champ.
You said he was your dark horse of
Yeah,
the
at the
heavyweight
beginning.
Grand Prix.
And he won it all. Knocked out Fedor in like 40 seconds.
Should have bet on him, huh?
Yeah. And then
I bet you Frank Mir is the favorite.
Timothy's boy Aaron Pico
Got knocked out.
got
Again.
lights out.
They fight the altar boy again?
No, he had this dude. Like he rocked this dude with a giant uppercut. And
Yeah.
the dude was like,
I don't like Andrew Pico.
it was one of those. Aaron.
I know.
And
So disrespectful.
It was one of those things where he shouldn't have rushed in. He rushed in. The two of them clinched up, and they're both going like this. And then Aaron Pico went to go like throw another one. The guy
he
just
just
came
got clipped
over the top and just put him
Well,
out.
he keeps getting in these like wild exchanges. Like
Which
when
shows-
when
but
his
it also
wrestling's
shows-
better than anybody.
But it also shows like he's 22 and has so much to learn still.
oh, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you see what he said after the
He's
fight?
on the back
too?
end of his career.
He said, because people mentioned like, shouldn't you be fighting other guys who are like 4-1 type of
Yeah.
thing? And he's like,
Yeah, he doesn't want
go
to.
ahead,
Yeah.
like if you want to give him to me, but it's not gonna end well.
Look
for them.
what he's done to everybody
Yeah,
else.
that's what he said.
Yeah.
He's like,
Around his record.
yeah, I'm gonna lose sometimes. It might not be the last time I lose.
But
like,
that guy he fought
that's
has
just
a
how
win over what's the guy Pitbull there? Patricio Pitbull.
Patricky.
Oh,
Pitbull,
the
whatever,
900 man or whatever he calls it. What's Pitbull call himself?
I don't know.
Mr.
Pitbull.
Worldwide?
Mr.
Yeah.
Worldwide. But it's there's something else too, right?
I don't know. Timber?
No, I thought there was like some number.
Dude, I don't know.
No?
I have no
You guys
idea. I
need
don't
to keep
listen
up
to
with your
enough
pop
Pitbull,
culture.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
not enough. He's got a
Listen to
couple
more
good songs.
Pitbull than anyone I know.
You think Fedor's done?
Denver's a good
I
song.
should be. I hope so. Till he comes back again when he's 55.
And fights Chael.
Dude, that's not bad though, 55. He's going to look good at 55. He looks good
You
at
think
42.
So? Yeah.
He's only 42.
He's not
You'd never be able to tell though.
he's not
That's
as
for
old
sure.
as he looks.
I thought
I don't
he
know,
was
but also I
nearing
feel like when he
60.
was 21, he looked like he was nearing 60. So.
Yeah,
It's a
he's-
Russian thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cuz Russians go from like, oh, they're little kids to 45-year-old men.
To war,
Yeah.
the seasoned war veterans.
Yeah.
To Fedor.
Yeah. Yeah, because he looks like he was part of the Cold War.
Oh, that's the big news. The GOAT. He's done. Cut from the UFC.
Silva got caught.
No. Artem Lobov. He got
Why?
cut. He asked to get released so he could go to boxing and kickboxing. And they released him. They went,
So he didn't
they
get
went
cut.
okay, dude, you're
He
like
was
23
done.
and 24.
They go, all right, we'll release you. You're going to do it anyway.
Khabib fined $500,000. And he
For
has to
what?
do an anti-bullying commercial for after the Conor McGregor fight.
What fucking weak shit. Huh?
You know, they both got suspended 6 months. This is going to piss Timothy off. Conor, fined $50,000.
That's so annoying.
And
I guess
was
what
$500,000.
he did was like so much.
He was more defensive.
Yeah, but like, what'd Conor have to do for his fucking dolly incident?
Yeah. Well, and Khabib's friend there, the guy who also got into a fight with Conor, was fined $25,000. That dude doesn't have $25,000.
That means Khabib fined $525,000.
Yeah.
And the UFC probably paid him $7,000, and paid Conor $82 million. Because you know how the fighters only make like, what was it, like 10% of what the UFC makes or something?
Yeah.
Conor makes the other 80%.
And since we were just talking about TJ, we actually have a number one contender fight this weekend.
Oh yeah, Marlon Moraes, right? And Rafael Sanso.
Yeah, the winner of that has to be number one contender, right?
Yeah.
And I know Timothy was talking about this. He really likes the Magic Man.
Yeah, he does.
Marlon Moraes.
He's winning that fight. He's winning that one.
Yeah, coming over. That's a World Series of fighting guy.
I'll bet my toe.
He's like the one who's paid off.
Yep.
I'll bet my toe on that one.
All right, we heard it here.
Yep.
And
lock it up.
Damian Maia's fighting, what's his name, Layman Good.
Yeah.
I feel like they've fought like 6 times.
That's because Damian Maia's fought 211 times, so he's running out of people.
But yeah, that's this Saturday, for a little bit of pre-Super Bowl fun.
I want to take a minute to talk to you guys about something a little bit.
Is it serious?
Yeah. I want to talk to you about our friends over at OC Farm.
Oh, yeah? What about them?
New sponsor alert. There it is. I was looking for a buzzer noise. All right, these guys are the new premium in CBD oil and products. Chris, I know you're a big fan of them.
Oh, yeah. Super excited to be working with these guys.
They've got some pre-charged and loaded vapes with roughly 250 hits in there. They've got hard candies, concentrates, and tinctures.
Yeah.
They are what? What was the last thing?
Tinctures.
Those little dropper things.
Yeah, so you can drop it in your water. Or I guess other not water things.
Or on your wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
Or on your wisdom teeth. I'm trying to find, they've got some like neat flavors for their vapes. I'm trying to pull
sour
up.
diesel.
Because Chris gets excited about it. No, they've got like sour Skittles.
Yeah, I know.
Blue raspberry. Fun place, CBD.
And
totally legal. All natural. In New York State, it's actually legal for us, which is a big step because a lot of things aren't legal here, like sports gambling.
Well, it took a step towards getting legalized yesterday.
Sports gambling did?
Yep.
I know we're moving towards it.
The bill's going up. It's like getting pushed forward and forward and forward.
And when it's legal, I'm going to tell you to ignore those sports books.
And go to
we're
your house.
Go to our next friend after this. But for now, I want you to head over to ocfarm.com. That's OCPHARM.com. Check out some of their products. Again, they've got a lot of cool CBD products out here.
Yeah, everything we've tried from there is absolutely outstanding.
Totally legal to ship. You're not dancing in any gray areas.
Oh, yeah, no gray areas here.
Very friendly people. Swift packaging. Gets here on time, in a hurry. And if you are Volcanos, Demir with no time,
this is your company.
They'll get it here. That being said, we can make it even better. You head over there, type in Sports-Dorks. Easy to remember if you're listening to this.
What was the promo code?
Then you get 10% off. Sports-Dorks.
What was it, Chris?
Sports-Dorks.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Head over and check that out.
What was the website?
OCPHARM.com.
.com.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Come on.
Ah, shit.
I thought it was only store when you click the store button.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because ocfarm.com brings you to their regular page, Producer Pops, and then you click store from there. It's coming at me for no reason.
Okay.
Type in ocfarm.com. Brings you right to their page. And we also want to talk about something more important than legalized gambling in New York State.
Oh, I've already said them like 6 times today.
MyBookie.ag.
Love them. I actually love this company.
Great company. I don't have the ad read in front of me, and I don't think we need it at this point. Head over there. Bet on anything from Super Bowl props to basketball, to college basketball, to tennis, to golf, to bowling, anything. I had a 10-team parlay today.
To the politics.
Manchester United tied. Buried me. That sucked.
I've got an active parlay right now, and I think it's looking good. I keep getting notifications.
I was looking good. I had one earlier. And then,
is it the same one?
Is it the one I sent you earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It looks like it was going to hit, but Georgia lost by 10, and we had them plus 7.5.
I can't afford these losses.
No, it's been ugly.
Yeah. I have more money out right now than I have left in my account.
That's a good thing. That's how it's got to be.
No, I need bets to hit because if they don't, I've got no money.
No, you'll be fine. But you want to head over to mybookie.ag. You can find all sorts of things to bet on. And again, we can't shout out an app. So if you follow Nick and I on Twitter, at Nick Kappas, at Timothy J. Chura, send us DMs. We'll chat with you about what to bet on. It doesn't even have to be football, MMA. We'll talk basketball, college hoops, anything.
Yeah, we've got a good, because of sports betting, we've got a pretty good general knowledge of all sports now.
And we've built some friendships through other venues on betting on
I got excited today. I meant to text you, too. We've talked about him on the podcast before. Devin.
Yeah, Devin's coming back.
Yeah, I was going to text you asking, have you heard anything from him? Because I turned his tweet notifications on. I wasn't getting anything. Then he tweeted today.
He went away
saying
for
he's
a
coming
while.
back.
He's been busy.
I need him back because my bank account's struggling.
Good dude, and he's going to be back. He's a good guy to check out at Devin Dollars. Probably should have plugged them in the MyBookie ad read, but
MyBookie.ag.
Head over to MyBookie.ag. Use promo code DORK for a 50% bonus on your initial deposit.
You play,
you win,
you get paid.
That's right. Go over and win some money. MyBookie.ag. Nick, we're like an hour in. We're going to get into your word of the day.
All right, I'm feeling confident. Took a big test on Saturday. I feel smart.
He learned all the words.
It was a spelling bee.
Sorry, I got a text. Nick's word of the day.
Featuring Nick. When that started playing, I thought that was the Knicks news. That's how long it's been since I've been here.
Nick, do you want to know what kind of word you have?
Okay, let's see. Let me guess. Noun.
Yep.
Ooh.
The definition is another word for procaine. Don't know what that is.
Oh, boy.
I do, because I just got this in my mouth.
Well, that's going to help you here. Nick, your word is?
Novocaine.
Nick, your word is?
Novocaine.
I got this.
Your word is?
Novocaine.
I got some Novocaine yesterday.
Your wisdom teeth taken care of?
No, I got filling.
Are you getting them out ever?
Yeah, I have the consultation the 28th. But Novocaine, N-O-V-A-C.
No.
Wait, did I say N-O-V-A?
No. Is that your second guess?
No, because that's what I said the first time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so start
Nova.
over.
Dude, I feel like I'm right. It's not N-O-V-A-C-A-I-N-E.
He's telling you you're wrong. I don't think you can lie. I don't think that's...
That's not how this game works,
Yeah.
man.
Then
Nick's going to fuck this. Wrap it up.
He was so confident.
N-O-V-I-C-A-I-N-E?
No.
N-O-V-E?
No.
I know that one's wrong.
So I say it.
There's all three. Yeah.
Because I don't know what else it could be.
There's your third guess. You didn't take a second to think. I was
What
going
is
to
it?
bite you in the ass.
Try one more.
I don't know what besides. I don't, because Nova's N-O-V-A.
Try another vowel, man. Just try another vowel. You're running out of them.
N-O-V-U.
Really? That's where you're going to go with that?
Yeah, because I did A-I-E.
What goes before you if you're going in that order?
It's N-O-V-O? Are you sure?
Yeah. It's N-O-V-O.
That makes so much sense.
C-A-I-N-E.
No, because like supernova, N-O-V-A.
Well, it's a different
Yeah,
word.
but it's not a supernova in your mouth, dude.
That's not
Yeah, it is, dude.
supernova.
That's what it feels like.
And I think
It kind of does.
Look, I'm not the one that makes the rules, man.
Yeah.
I think you guys are spelling it wrong. Because I looked it up and it's N-O-V-O, and that's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said
Yeah.
every other vowel except for the sometimes Y.
Yeah.
Why?
No, there it is. That was a good try.
For the first time ever. Next news.
Featuring Nick.
Bruce Pops put you on the spot with that O there, though, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Whatever. Anthony Davis wants out of New Orleans.
Going to
Rough week for the New Orleans fans.
Going to LA.
That's everybody's saying that. Well, on top of this, now there's rumors that Kyrie wants to go back and play with LeBron.
Oh, fuck off, Kyrie.
So that means
Yeah, you
next
made
year,
your bed, Kyrie.
Well,
now you gotta lay
not
in it.
only that, Klay Thompson said if the Warriors don't give him a max contract, he's most likely to go to the Lakers. So Lakers next year could be Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Klay Thompson.
Can they offer 4 max contracts?
Look at the Warriors.
Yeah, but I thought they only had 3 max contracts. Who's going to take a pay cut out of those guys?
Well, no, because I think Klay has an old max contract. The max contract goes up every
Yeah,
year.
but he wants like a new one is what I mean.
Yeah. So I think they could
So
afford it.
How would they give him a new one? They would keep LeBron's. They would have Anthony Davis.
I'm sure probably Kyrie would take a pay cut to go there
That'd be
to
crazy.
win another championship.
Dude, even if they didn't get Kyrie and they got Clay and Anthony Davis and LeBron James, dude, and Kyle Kuzma, who's blooming into a young superstar.
Well, Kuzma would probably be gone.
No.
Yeah, Kuzma, Lonzo, and
Dude, I would hate the Lakers. I would have a
Ingram would all
hard
be
time.
gone.
I would have a hard time rooting for LeBron at that point.
because to get Anthony Davis, they pretty much have said that Kuzma and Lonzo are going to go there. But Lonzo doesn't want to go to a team where he wouldn't be a starting point guard.
Who's their starting point guard?
Relax, Lonzo.
I don't know.
Is it Drew Holiday?
I think so.
Yeah,
Drew
that's
Holiday.
right.
Dude, it should be send Rondo back there. He loves playing there.
He does.
Him and his fucking shit headband. Get him out of here.
You
Get
don't
out
like
of town.
Rondo at all, do you?
Get out of town.
He does have
Rondo.
a weird shaped
Well,
head.
Keep passing it behind your
How
back.
funny is it that Rondo's just like laying low during all this? He's like, "No, I'll just stay on the Lakers, win a championship again."
Yeah.
Dude, send him to the Celtics. Send,
Well, no,
send
'cause they
Rondo
have-
to the Celtics for
They
Kyrie.
have Scary Terry over there.
So,
I think Lonzo could go to Boston. Because I think what's his dad? Lonzo? No. What's his dad's name?
LeVar.
LeVar. I think LeVar's going to do anything to keep him in a big city, and I don't think if he goes to New Orleans, he's just going to fade out to nothing.
Mark Cuban might play in the All-Star game if LeVar was playing in it. The Celebrity All-Star game. I would love that,
That'd be
dude.
cool.
That'd be
yeah.
so funny.
They asked Mark Cuban when he was super sweaty shooting hoops.
Remember a few weeks ago when LeVar Ball took a 3-point shot and just literally...
Dude, a 3-point shot? Did you watch the whole video?
Oh, yeah, he took like 4
He
or
took
5,
like
right?
15
Yeah, and, just
and missed all of them.
And like not even close.
Yeah, it was just bricking them. Dude, Mark Cuban was so sweaty in that video, though.
I feel like he's always sweaty.
They came up to him and he had a towel and a t-shirt on, like, will you play? And he's fucking pouring sweat.
Did he
and
go?
He goes, if LeVar plays
he
or
went,
something like that. He was
If LeVar's
fucking,
playing, I'll play.
No, what was weird is he was so
I
sweaty.
feel like he's always out of breath.
No, he was so sweaty and not out of breath at all. Like, so sweaty, dude.
Then he's
Dude,
just
he's
in
got
super
some
good
killer
shape.
lungs. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got them
probably,
strong lungs.
He's never even inhaled secondhand smoke.
He's a
That's
good swimmer.
crazy.
He's a good swimmer.
Can you imagine a world where you don't have to inhale secondhand smoke?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a little
Sounds like
a
a shitty world
PSA
to
to
live in.
smokers, huh? PSA to smokers. Take it elsewhere.
Well, Nick's a big cigarette guy.
No, I'm
I
not.
learned
Don't
that from
say
the
that.
last podcast.
It's a big
Oh, go listen to the last podcast then.
You're a big Newport guy.
Yeah. You could use a little more of those Newports.
That's a good city.
Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Rhode Island sucks, I feel like.
Yeah.
I've never
I
been there,
feel
but
like
it's
none
gotta
of
be
Rhode Island
shitty,
can
right?
be okay.
Like, no one would refer to it as good. They'd be like, it's decent. It's doing decently.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
is
so.
doing decently.
But also in Nick's news,
Jim Sullivan went missing.
no, a nurse.
I think now's as good a time as
a
any
male
to
nurse
talk
was
about that.
arrested after allegedly raping a woman who gave birth in a vegetative state.
Did he have, oh, yeah. I remember that. I thought you were going to say you raped her after she gave birth.
No.
No, she got pregnant with his baby.
Yep.
That's wild.
Don't do that.
No, probably not the move.
Probably terrible sex.
I guess the only solace here is it's like, it's going to sound fucked up, but like in a live rape, the victim has to live with memories of it for the rest of their life. At least, like, from the victim's sake, at least it's not something she's going to have to, like,
Did he win?
picture
Does he win
forever.
custody of the kid?
No, probably not. He's probably going to go to jail.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
so
probably.
And it's like,
she
it's
gets custody
super,
of the kid?
it's super fucked up. Yeah, that sucks for her. She could put it up for adoption if she didn't want it, but it's like,
Can
it's
she?
super fucked up on his end. Is she still in a vegetative state?
Yeah.
Huh.
She didn't leave. She didn't wake up after she gave birth.
I don't know. I feel like that kind of shakes somebody to the core.
That's
know?
what wakes you up. That's what he's doing. He's like,
Well,
oh,
I
I thought that would wake her up.
They had to do a C-section probably, right?
Yeah, don't think she was pushing very hard.
No, probably not.
That's crazy. Dude, that guy probably went to jail for a long time. And
I wonder if the
she,
baby's healthy.
what if they put it up for adoption, dude, and then she wakes up and they just never tell her?
Oh my
That's what I
God,
would
yeah.
do. I would brush that under the rug so, like, it didn't have to be it. Like, I would send him to jail and try to keep it low-key.
Yeah, but there's no way because she's
Cover up the scar.
not even that. Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're the girl." Like, even at the hospital, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're the girl who got raped in a vegetative state."
Oh, I'd
and
be
you woke
pissed
up.
if I woke up to that news.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
you're the girl,
Yeah.
Instead, like, I'd rather wake up the family than, you're the girl that got raped in the vegetative state.
right?
That's fucked by that guy, though, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so weird. That
Like,
just
when
shows
people
such a-
rape other people, buy a hooker. That's
Yeah.
what I don't get. Like, instead,
There's
like,
enough-
Well, no,
Yeah.
well, that's illegal.
that's illegal too, but like, they're not going to go tell on you. And like, man, this sounds fucked up. I sound like the only problem with rape's getting caught. That's not it. But
They're not gonna go tell on you. Those freaking troublemakers.
my point is, like, make it
it's not a problem until it's a problem.
make it consensual. If you're gonna break the law, pay for it. And make it consensual. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like you go to jail for a lot less time if you buy a hooker than if you rape somebody.
Yeah.
So like if
You just get called
morals
a John.
morals aside, if you're gonna do something, just buy a hooker.
And you get a cool nickname.
A John.
Yeah, you're a John.
Does anybody actually do that? What is that?
I think so. It's someone who
What are you
gets hookers.
referencing?
Yeah,
What
somebody who gets.
Yeah, but what is this from?
It's just a known thing.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
just
not.
like that's
They
what
call
they
them
call
Johns,
them.
yeah.
they're
No,
the
they
John.
don't. No, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People with
it's
the name
John
John
Doe.
probably hate that. No, that's not what it is. You're making that up. People with
I
names
feel like
probably
I'm
hate
right.
that. No, it has nothing to do with
They call
John
them
Doe.
No,
Johns.
because that's
Yeah,
what
you
Nothing
prostitutes.
to do with
No,
John
hold
Doe.
on. That's what prostitutes call their customers.
Yeah, Johns.
Johns. Because of John Doe, they don't have their name.
Why? I'd go with prostitute my name. I want it to be intimate.
Hi, I'm Timothy
Of course
Chura.
you would. Timothy Chura, you're going to give me pleasure.
I don't want it to be like a stranger thing. And what if you go back?
What do you mean?
Then
just
I don't
repeat
want to be
customer.
just
What do you mean? You
another
get a
guy.
whole no, you get a whole nother life.
I don't want to be a whole nother.
You could go in and be like, "Hi, I'm Chris Wilson. I
Yeah.
work at beep."
Dude, that'd be like whenever I go anywhere and I have to sign up for a rewards or email program, I use Chris's email. I would just use Chris's name every time I got a hooker. And give
Chris
him like his
Wilson-
social security number.
Chris Wilson arrested. No, his email. Chris is like, I keep getting emails from prostitutes. God damn it! He gets arrested because he has emails on his
Yeah,
phone.
and I'm like-
He's like, no, it's my friend Timothy doing it for
Or
me.
I would always go without an ID. So yeah, if I did get arrested, I could be like, yeah, I'm Chris Wilson. And then I would break the news. Chris Wilson arrested for buying prostitutes. And Amy would be pissed, dude.
Yeah.
Amy would be so mad at you.
That's
How's she feeling about the snow? She open for her to lie?
Probably. I don't know. Aren't we all, though?
Are you going to shovel for her when you get home?
Snowblow, probably.
I'll
You're
have to
going to take
shovel
care
when
of
I
it,
get
though?
home.
She better not be out there. I don't want to see
she's
her
not
push.
gonna go
I don't
out
want to
there.
see her pick up a shovel.
She's probably doing it right now so Chris can pull in.
Yeah. Well, I got to drive him home.
Yeah.
Because he was afraid to drive in the snow.
carpooled.
Hey, you live in upstate New York.
Get used to it.
Don't be afraid of it.
Um,
No, I offered.
Also-
I like the roundabout trips.
also
I like
in the
going
news-
out of my way.
you guys were talking about it before, the Ted Bundy tapes.
Good. They're good.
I haven't watched them, but women are talking about how handsome he is and like
Yeah, he was.
well, no. So Netflix came out and made a statement saying, "Hey, a lot of our other shows have a lot of handsome guys that didn't kill a lot of people."
No, but the reason this is happening is because you have a lot of these people that love to get offended coming out and going, imagine if you had a daughter who was raped
Yeah.
and murdered and then people are glorifying him for being handsome and charming. Okay, they're making a point of him being handsome and charming because that's why he was able to do
But
what
that's
he
how
did.
that's how
Yeah.
he did what he did.
Because he was handsome and charming and he talked his
Yeah.
way through everything. Like, yeah, they're gonna talk
The
about
art
him
of
being handsome and
manipulation,
charming.
Yeah.
They're gonna have Zac Efron play him and be a handsome and charming guy
Yeah,
in the
they
movie.
say there's like
That's
a
how it's gonna be.
whole, like draw to these like psychopaths,
Well, there
serial
is
killers.
because like even Jeffrey Dahmer
Yeah.
was getting like love letters and
Which
that guy
guy's
wasn't
ugly.
good looking.
When you look at that guy,
Yeah.
you go, serial killer.
Yeah,
Like
you
they
went,
say
oh, that
there's
guy
this-
probably ate kids' brains.
He's
there's
probably
this
got
weird
kids' heads in
connection
the freezer,
people like
yeah.
feel like they have because they can establish these like fake connections. That
Well, it's the whole. That's like
Yeah.
it's all part of it. If you guys watch the Mindhunter show, great show, goes like in the background about what makes serial killers and everything.
Isn't that that fucking long ass documentary about the guy who put the finger
it's-
on the other
it's a
guy's
TV
neck?
It's a TV show.
What's the one I'm
They
thinking of?
interview a bunch of like they take. Tapes
You had to
from-
watch the one I'm talking about.
I don't know.
The pizza
Saw?
delivery guy with the collar around his neck and his head blew up, and you see.
Oh,
it in the first
we watched
episode.
that together.
Oh,
We
that
saw
was-
it.
I watched
I didn't
part of
finish
that
it.
with you. Yeah,
I didn't finish
and
yeah,
then you
because
didn't
and I
continue
watched
watching.
the first
What was
episode
it
and then I
called?
went home and watched the rest. It was called. I forget what it was called now.
Didn't get through. It was like fucking 40 episodes long.
Well, it was like 5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch
Like an
all
hour
those.
long.
The Ted Bundy one's 4. That's enough.
And then also to wrap up Nick's news, you can listen to. There's a bug that got exploited that if like I FaceTimed you and you didn't answer, I could listen to your microphone while I could listen to your phone while you were, while the FaceTime was ringing.
What if I was just fucking pounding out like,
Prostitutes.
or like if Chris called me and like Chris had a sister and I was pounding out Chris's sister,
No,
and
like-
that's how he found out.
No, you're pounding out a prostitute and Chris
And
is
you're
FaceTiming
suing.
you and you're going, I'm Chris Wilson.
Hey, Chris is a
goes,
cop. No, Chris is a cop. I have a cop friend calling me, and I'm saying I'm Chris Wilson, and the girl's going, I'm a prostitute.
and I get hauled off.
Chris, damn it. He called Timothy's phone. How did he?
That's crazy, though.
And Timothy's like, yeah, well.
I left my phone in Chris's room.
Oh, no, you were like, Chris invited me over to watch him bang some girl. I thought it was so weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. I hope nobody listened to me.
What?
So if anybody's looking to pretend to be Chris, his email's
Dad, do you want your email out there?
No.
Just give him. If you guys want to pretend to be Chris Wilson, just whenever somebody asks, be like, "Oh, on Xbox Live, I'm Batted Relic."
Hey, DM me if you want Chris's number for a CVS rewards card too. He's got that. We've got him locked down.
Whenever I go to CVS, I'm going to start using. I'm going to use your Hannaford rewards.
He doesn't
card.
get anything out of it, dude. Start a Price Chopper one. I'll get you mad free gas.
No, because I don't want him to get free gas.
Okay, so somebody start one
I
give
don't
me
go to
their
Price.
license number.
I think I have one.
Because whenever I go, I'll use your license number and you'll get money off gas.
To fill up your work tank.
No, what? What are you talking about? No, like you guys will get money off gas the more I buy.
How often
stuff
do you go
there.
to Price Chopper?
I don't know, but like I fucking go there over the grocery store Chris works at because the one Chris works at isn't nearly as good.
I'm always at Chris's store.
We're not allowed to
Yeah.
say it, Chris. Don't
Nick's-
worry, I know.
Nick's on Team Me.
Yeah, only
Team
because it's
what?
convenient.
What team?
Team Cart
Store.
Pusher.
Yeah.
All right, do you guys want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Put a bow on it.
You can find us on. Sorry, I got caught up with the music.
Wait, is this your guy?
No, I wish this was Jim Sullivan. I think this is the preschool graduation song. You can find us on.
As we go on.
You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, and
We
SoundCloud by searching Sports-Dorks
remember
Podcast.
all the
You can find us on
times
Instagram and
we
Twitter by Sports-Dorks
had
_,
together.
Facebook at Sports-Dorks, me on Twitter and
You
Instagram
take
at
away the
Timothy J. Chura and Tim _Chura, Chris at chriswilson6862.cw@gmail.com, Nick at Nick Kappas on Twitter and Instagram. I think that's it. Give us 5 stars on iTunes. Get us towards that 100. We want to put out a rap song. We got a couple lines we want to use in it from a Drake
do.
song. We'll work on those.
Don't say that out loud.
We got to touch them up, but we got to make them legal. See you guys Friday.